summer Sarah has been in full swing. I cannot believe the month of June is over and how many things that I did in the month of June. Cup so full. We went to museums. I took a pottery class. I've had all of the coffees, all of the ice cream cones, all of the dinners with friends, with a lovely glass of wine and chats with people I love. Been getting breakfast before work every Friday. Really just taking in every single moment, doing the things I love with the people I love. Also an insane amount of concerts, which truly is my purpose for being on earth. But I also feel like maybe waiting in lines is my purpose on earth, because every concert I've gone to, there has been many hours of waiting involved. I've been trying new things. I've been giving attention to the old things I love. I'm doing a disco sweat Pilates challenge where I'm doing 20 classes between June and July at Forza. I feel like I'm getting so strong. Also, Love Island has been taking over my life as it does every summer. And I'm actually getting sad because it's almost over. And what am I going to do for the rest of the summer if I can't go out, have my nighttime activity, and come home and have my Love Island as a nightcap?
And the horse needs to lie down. I am not giving anything away. I say the horse needs to lie down.
Back at Forza, doing a 7:30 before work, which is new. I usually only go on the weekends, but I'm excited. A good way to start the day. So I mentioned waiting in lines, and unfortunately, waiting 9 hours to get into Spotify House was still worth it. Also, crazy, there was a girl behind me, and they were asking if anyone had waited in line for Spotify House before. And I told them that I had come the year before, and they were like, asking timestamps of how long it took me to get in. And I was like, oh, I actually made a TikTok about that. And she was like, wait, I saw your TikTok, and that's why I got here at the time I did. So I guess that's how you know you made it. Everyone thought it was funny that Diplo was on the lineup for a country concert, but I have never passed up an opportunity to dance, and I did have so much fun dancing to Diplo's set. Now, I won't only wait in line for music. I did also wait an insane amount of time to try this Culture Club frozen yogurt. And unfortunately, it was worth it. Also, Wedgwood, Houston is quickly becoming one of my favorite neighborhoods in Nashville. But I got fruit on the frozen yogurt, and it was extremely fresh, refreshing, especially with how hot it's been in Nashville. I would recommend going. Also, my other favorite places in Wedgwood, Houston, Dicey's Pizza and Elegy Coffee. They have started looking at me knowingly at LG Coffee like, girl, you're in here every day, but the coffee's so good. Now, one of the highlights of June was my trip to Atlanta to see Charlotte. We went to go see Audrey Hobert, and I made a TikTok about this, but the most efficient concert of all time. No opener. She went on right at 8. We were out by 9, having burritos by 9:30, home to watch Love Island by 10. It was truly a dream. She also took me to this sandwich place called Lotta Fruta, the last time I was there. I begged her to go back because I dream of this turkey sandwich in Atlanta all the time. But this really kicked off the concert leg of June. I went to Audrey, I went to 5 Seconds of Summer, I went to Ed Sheeran, and then I closed the month with the love of my life, Louis Tomlinson.
Say before I start here, this is one of those shows. It's a bit pressure playing Nashville, home of music and all that. And I wouldn't be here without all of you fucking incredible people bringing us here. Something I'll never take for granted. I fucking love you. We're going to have fun tonight.
Speaking of love of my life, I did momentarily think I met the love of my life in an Italian restaurant. I thought I had my rom-com meet cute, which is so bad for the brand. I mean, being a man-hater and a lover girl is just truly a tragedy. I do think he has a girlfriend, but we'll get him next time. We'll definitely be going back to Cafe Nona though, because we did drink wine and eat bread in the streets and have girly chats. It was very Sex and the City coded. And I also had the best espresso martini that I've ever had. And I'm not a big espresso martini girl, but June was a big success and I can't wait to see what happens in July.